Hello everybody and welcome to the Health and Fitness Challenge review of day 7. Oh yes indeed. Right, we're going to have a look at Sunday's facts and figures. But before we do, just a couple of things. First of all, we are now at the end of the first week. So I just want to say, if you've been following all week, let me know how your week's gone. Give me an overview yourselves. Are you cracking on? Can you do with a bit of motivation? I'm interested to find out. I'm interested to know. A lot of people said they were going to follow along. So I'm now eager to hear from you at the end of the first week. Also, going forward, for the next week at least, I'm going to try doing these every couple of days rather than every day. So every couple of days we'll have the same kind of procedure. Just think doing them every day, it will be a little bit challenging over the course of 56 days. So we'll have them every couple of days for the next week and see how that goes in terms of pacing and in terms of the video lengths, getting 2 days worth of stuff in there. That's the second thing. And the final thing, I'm recording this on Monday. You'll be seeing it pretty much straight after I finish recording it. And the benefit of that is I got weighed this morning. So I can provide you with my progress in terms of the old weight loss. So we'll do that right at the very end. Keep you on tender hooks. Okay, so then let's go with the flow. Let's have a look at yesterday, Sunday's facts and figures. Right, so I got up at 9:30 yesterday, anticipating that I was going to make myself a sort of relatively small portion of porridge, a sort of 30-gram portion of porridge, maybe with half a teaspoon of peanut butter in there, with a teaspoon of cinnamon. I've made it before. Cinnamon and peanut butter porridge, very, very delicious. And that would have brought me in around about 300 calories. However, my friend required some assistance with an application form for a new job. So I spent the first couple of hours of my day helping her out with that over the internet. So that knocked me back, and by the time I'd finished, my mum got up and she said, "Do you want me to make you breakfast for you?" And I said, "Oh, go on then." So from going from a relatively healthy-ish breakfast of porridge with a couple of extra flavourings in there, we went from that to a 2-egg omelette filled with ham, 2 slices of Dairylea cheese, the processed Dairylea cheese. I did say way back when at the start of this that I do like cheese slices, and that in itself would have been perfectly fine. However, it was accompanied with some baked beans and 2 slices of that small wholemeal Warburton's toast with a little pat butter on. So that kind of bunched up the old calories to 543. So it wasn't the greatest of starts, but hey ho, it was Sunday. You know what? Why not? And then I did some odds and ends. I let you know on the stream of Stardew Valley what I did for the next couple of hours of the day. It wasn't pleasant. I cleaned out my own drains. Suffice to say, going through that ordeal kind of suppressed my hunger for a little bit. Didn't fancy clambering to the kitchen for something to eat, having dealt with dealing with sewerage. No. So yeah. Bit of a delayed snack, if you will, because I'd already had me breakfast at 11:30, which was more of a brunch. So I thought I'll still have some food in the afternoon, because I was a bit peckish after, you know, doing all the drain cleaning and, you know, all the it was a little bit of a workout, to be fair. I should have put that in my calories, you know. 200 calories worth of exercise cleaning drains, but no. So I had an afternoon snack, and that consisted of something a little bit more healthy. I had, where is it now? I had a tin of pea and ham Marks and Spencer's soup, which was actually quite tasty. But I can't have just tin soup on its own. Can't do that. So I cracked in some pepper, put in some salt, and then I finished it off with another slice of Dairylea cheese, put it in the microwave to melt the cheese and all that kind of good stuff, and it was absolutely delicious. Accompanying that, I also had 15 grams of cashew nuts and a chai tea latte. So again, that could have been slightly better. Could have done without the cheese, you know, could have toned that down a touch. But anyway, it's Sunday, whatever. I was supposed to play football yesterday, or I regularly do play football on a Sunday, but yesterday was our team's day off. there's an odd number of teams in the league, and so this was my day of rest, to recuperate, to let the legs recover, to allow me to come fresh and rejuvenated into the new week, which I have already done my exercise today, which I'll tell you about tomorrow, of course, but it worked a charm because I felt full of energy today. So fast forward to my evening meal, which I had whilst streaming Stardew Valley, and that was boneless chicken thighs, about 350 grams worth of boneless chicken thighs, marinated and cooked in a Madras curry sauce, pataks I think it was, with 1.5 pita breads. Bearing in mind when I went downstairs to pick this up off the kitchen fitment, there were 3 pita breads on the plate. I was like, no, 1.5 is quite ample, thank you, and took the other 1.5 off. Mother trying to fatten me up for Christmas, it seems. So that was that, and then I finished off the day with a cup of Earl Grey before bed with literally 4 Cadbury's buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted them out the bag. I just wanted something a little bit sweet, so I had 4 Cadbury's buttons. I think I had that on the stream as well. So yeah, that was my calories for the day. 1,849. No exercise. Now, if I count the drain cleaning as exercise, I might say it's a green day, but no, 59 calories over without exercise, which means it's a red day, the first red day of the week, and it was the last day of the week, which is a little bit painful, must be said, because it was easily avoidable. If I'd have stuck to my guns and had my porridge for breakfast, this wouldn't have happened. You know, if I'd have, even with the omelette, if I'd have just said, Mother, take a slice of toast off and take the beans off, I'll just have the 1 slice of toast and the omelette, that would have brought me in under. If I'd have not put the cheese slice in the soup to give it a bit extra flavour, this wouldn't have happened. You know, you can give the ifs, the buts, and maybes. If I had just 1 pita bread rather than 1.5, I'd have come in just under. I think the important thing to notice here is, people, is that yes, it's 59 calories over. However, it's like the previous day, it's like Saturday. It's kind of even Stevens, you know, it's 50 calories either way. We're not talking 300 calories over, we're not talking 500 calories over, we're talking 59 calories over. It's not the end of the world. It's a red day, but it could have been far worse, you know. So all in all, still happy with the week. Looking at the facts and figures for the overall week, I came 2,044, I think it was, calories under for the entire week, which averages out as a net calorie intake across the week of 1,440 calories, which is 350 calories under on average per day, which is quite significant. So despite the tiny little blip at the end of the week, really done well across the week, coming well under, and as I said before, I've not really felt that I've you know, done anything abnormal in terms of starving myself. So that was Sunday. So I get up Monday morning, bright and early for work, and as I do every Monday, I step on the old scales and read them and weep. So I got my phone out, got my app on, you know, for me impudent scales. Put them in the bathroom. 13 stone 2 last Monday at the start of the challenge. Aim is to lose £1 a week, down to 12 stone 10. Steps on the scales this morning, 13 stone dead. Boom, £2 lost over the course of last week, which is not a surprise, to be fair. I'm quite up to speed with my own sort of weight loss, and coming in under as I have done this week and been really disciplined. I expected to lose at least £2. I was actually expecting to come in 12 stone 13, to be fair, and the only reason why I say that is because I was 13 stone dead 2 weeks ago, and that extra £2 that I put on when I started the challenge was from my Manchester trip. And whenever I put weight on over a holiday or over like a short period of time like that, just by eating unhealthily and enjoying myself, that weight generally comes off quite quickly when I go back to be disciplined. So that Manchester £2 that I put on, I expected to come off this week just gone, and it has done. It's come off. So I'm happy with that. So £2 lost. It means I've only got £4 to go to reach my goal with 7 weeks to spare. Doesn't mean I'm going to take my foot off the gas though. Looked in the mirror, checked out the old sort of, am I looking good in the right places? And, I'm not looking too bad, but I can still see places where there's still a little bit of trimming still required. So we'll keep reassessing the situation. But for now, week 1, very, very happy indeed. Long may it continue for the next 7 weeks, and even beyond that, of course, because this is all about changing your lifestyle, and not necessarily just about an 8-week challenge and then just let it all hang out and go back to eating unhealthily and having that 8 weeks all go to waste. It's about turning it around and making it become a lifestyle thing, something that you can keep up after the challenge is finished to keep yourself in a healthy condition. Right, so there you go. I've blabbered on for literally just over 10 minutes, which is not bad for me, not bad at all. Yes. Next update will come on Wednesday now, as I have a couple of days. So Wednesday I'll give you Monday and Tuesday's run-in to see how I've started the new week. As I said, let me know how you are getting on. Keep me informed. I'm certainly interested to know of your progress. Right, see you soon.